opposition leader Raila Odinga has supported President Uhuru Kenyatta's stance on the war against corruption, calling on politicians not to politicize it.
In yet another veiled attack at Deputy President William Ruto, Raila accused him of meddling in the dam's scandal probe while calling on his lieutenants to play their tribal card. NTV's political affairs reporter Kennedy Mureithi reports on this ensuing war of words between the two were not new in the political war.
The debate on corruption and ways of combating it took center stage for the second day running at the devolution conference, with leaders who spoke hammering the point of accountability from every sector in the war against the vice. Raila Odinga, riding on his newfound relationship with President Uhuru Kenyatta, buttressed his resolve to fight corruption, arguing it was time those mentioned adversely took personal responsibility, especially government officials. Citing examples from countries across the world that have strengthened the war against graft by jailing officials implicated in the vice, Raila said it was time Kenya took the cue and ruthlessly dealt with the vice.
If you are talking about the theft of the dams, and figures are there, don't come and tell us that it was not 20 billion, it was only 7. Let the investigating authorities complete the investigations. Who are you to tell us? How did you know? You are the thief who is trying to show us that, oh, the other thief running away.
Raila argues that the war on graft is gathering momentum but is being slowed down by politicians or state officers who are retreating to tribal cocoons to scuttle it.
You hear about these mega corruptions, and they're not fictions. They are facts, they're allegations. But then, when this happens, the matter is highly politicized. Instead of the politicians leaving the institutions charged with the responsibility to deal with them, politicians take it upon themselves to rush to funeral gatherings of our communities being targeted.
Kapseret MP Oscar Sudi, a close ally of the Deputy President, has previously argued that the Kalenjin community and its leaders have been the target of the war on corruption, while the real culprits roam the country without care.
Wakati William Ruto alikuwa na support Raila Odinga, hakukuwa mwizi. Wakati alikuja akasupport Uhuru Kenyatta, hakukuwa mwizi. Saa hii vile anataka imefika wakati yake, mnasema ni mwizi. Tutakutana na nyinyi na Mungu yuko, na tutapambana na nyinyi matajiri ya Wakenya hii yenye mnafikiria nyinyi ndio kila kitu. Na tutasema si ati hatujui vitu yenye mmeiba nyinyi watu.
Niliona mwingine akisema sijui nimeiba mali ya nani. Mimi namwambia, wewe tembea hapa Karura Forest hapa. Ofisi ziko hapo. Kwenda useme Uhuru kile ameiba. Shida iko wapi jameni? What is the problem? Lakini hii mambo ya kutishatisha watu ati kwa sababu umetaja kitu kwa mazishi, huyo mtu ambaye amekufa hata kusaidia.
Raila says it is time heads rolled regardless of one's standing in government or society.
If the Koreans can imprison a sitting president, why should Kenyans not do anything?
If we could deal with the man-eaters of the Savo, I believe we can also deal with the dam-eaters of Kenya and build our dams.
Talk on combating corruption may have dominated the 6th devolution conference in Kirinyaga, with senior politicians calling on the relevant agencies to swing into action and tame this vice. But what would be different this time round from the previous attempts? Kennedy Mureithi, NTV in Kirinyaga County.